Hey, good morning. Welcome to the Monday Morning Worship Hangover. It's Monday morning.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm Zach.
I'm Dallas.
Do we still introduce ourselves?
You do. You're Joey.
Oh,
This is
okay.
Joey.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
you always
Joey.
introduce yourself.
Yeah.
I still
You have to.
introduce myself when I preach, man.
It's true. Yeah, it's true.
People forget.
I know.
Yes.
This
You
is-
never know, man.
I just know that I guess this following is just really growing. So yeah, it's a good point, guys.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Well-
it's a thing.
It depends.
Zach had to say it, so it wasn't clickbait. Did you hear it?
You know, it's not so much that as it's. I'm going to say that all morning.
When did you come up with that?
With what? Well, it depends.
Yeah.
Oh, just a second ago.
You just okay.
I'm gonna share
Peek
it.
behind the curtain.
I'm gonna
Well,
share
it depends
this
on-
my
We're
feed.
talking about something else, and then we're like, hey, what are we going to talk about today?
What are we going to talk about today? That's the question. You know, today's National Coffee Day. Did you know that?
What? Are you joking
And-
me?
Yeah,
serious?
I saw this
I
online.
I
thought it was
haven't
the other
even
day.
had coffee today.
I saw this online too. This is something that you need to know.
I would love to know.
So if you have the Scooters app, which I don't because
I
I don't
don't.
like flavored coffee.
Yeah.
But if you have the Scooters app, you can get a free medium cup of coffee at Scooters today because it's National Coffee Day.
I'm not doing that.
I'm not either because I don't like
But
flavored
you
coffee,
should.
But
Do you
people who
think
like
Starbucks
Scooters like
does?
Scooters.
If you're watching on
I didn't see that.
September 29th,
I didn't see that Starbucks does.
I didn't see one either, and I opened the app this
I didn't
morning.
open the app. I got it in my positive prep email.
I
I
would not
got.
be surprised if Starbucks did. And I could have sworn that I
Uh-huh.
saw the other day that it was National Coffee Day like 4 days ago.
No,
But apparently today's the day. So,
it's today, man. Today.
okay, can we talk pumpkin spice latte for like 2 seconds?
Sure, we can talk. I actually had one the other day, so I'm primed for this
I
conversation.
did
Okay.
too. And
And they're gross.
yeah, they're kind of gross. But I saw an ad that Starbucks was like, they weren't interviewing. They were just
Yeah.
showing footage of like a pumpkin farm
Yeah.
for their pumpkin spice
Which
latte.
I love pumpkin farms.
Yeah, it's great. But I was like, everybody knows there's no pumpkin in
No.
pumpkin spice.
No.
But turns out there is pumpkin in Starbucks pumpkin spice lattes.
I mean, is
Those
there?
real
It's a pumpkin
pumpkins?
syrup, and so
Yes.
they contracted a farmer with some special type of pumpkin.
Sure. I'm sure it's like 0.01% pumpkin in that syrup.
But it was enough that they could make a commercial
They
with
like buy one pumpkin, like a pie-sized pumpkin,
and put it in a
and
vat.
then they make all their 1,000 bajillion gallons of syrup, and they're like, it's pumpkin spice, guys.
That's kind of bad for that farmer.
Zach,
then.
did you know it also says gullible on the ceiling?
You know what? I put it up there earlier.
That's
Oh,
right.
okay.
So I had one the other day, and I really tried. I gave
Yeah.
it like my best try.
Yeah.
If I go to Starbucks and I order a latte, I'm changing all the things, right?
Yeah.
And I'm doing blonde espresso
Yes.
because that's what Jesus would do.
I know.
And I'm like, I'm
gotta wake you up.
right, and I'm doing the oat milk because it's just better in coffee than milk is.
Interesting.
Does
and-
Starbucks? How do they measure their beans? Do you know?
No idea.
Because caffeine is different whether
yeah.
you measure
Is it
by weight or
length?
volume.
And I do
With-
an extra shot because there's no children drinking this coffee.
No one's gonna ask for a sip.
That's right. And so like I did all the things, and then I was like pumpkin
And
spice.
an extra shot?
Yeah, and I was like pumpkin
Oh
spice
my
latte.
gosh.
Do you get your birthday drink?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you have to.
You got to go venti,
yeah, venti
Yeah.
extra shot,
extra shot.
all the things.
Yeah.
yeah,
Anyway,
but
so
not when you're paying.
But
for
it's
it.
not his birthday.
so I had stars. I had 200 stars.
But it's not his birthday.
I had 200
you had
stars.
200 stars.
So
Okay, so
I-
let us know your opinion on
I have
pumpkin spice.
400
please.
stars
and,
right now.
and I tried it, and I was
Waiting
like,
to
this
cash it
just
in.
is not good.
Yeah,
A better drink is the brown sugar drink that they've got.
Th-
That's a better fall drink.
It's true.
yeah, those are.
It's
It's not even a sleeper. It's just the better option. It's
Yeah.
just less publicized.
Yeah, it's just good.
Or cinnamon dolce.
I did not take. I have not had the pumpkin spice latte this year.
Yeah.
But what I like to do, or started doing this year, was rather than getting something different, I would just put a little bit of pumpkin spice in my mocha,
Yeah,
No.
and it was great
it's like a spiced mocha.
for the
Right.
first 3 times. Yeah.
And then you're like,
Because
never mind.
like when you're drinking a hot chocolate, you put a little pumpkin spice or a cinnamon,
Cinnamon
or
whatever,
something, yeah.
something.
Or
Pumpkin spice in hot chocolate is so good.
So you just had a dirty hot chocolate with pumpkin spice seasoning on it.
What'd you call it?
dirty hot chocolate.
sure. That's what that was. Yeah.
Yeah, you could
I,
just rephrase it, and that's what you
I
did.
don't like mochas that much, so I'm.
Yeah,
But I did do this.
that's the only thing I ever get.
I did do this. So fall for me, at Starbucks, fall is chai tea time. So sub out everything pumpkin spice and sub in pumps of chai tea.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, and I'm
That's
not
the
all
pro
about the
move.
chai tea. Rachel loves
I
it.
don't know if that's a pro move. But
No, dirty chai, man. Dirty chai. It's good stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's-
I just think it depends.
It's a better fall drink.
It's like those weird drinks that if you just drink like Folgers on the daily basis, you don't know about this, but you
Yeah.
can make like a shot in the dark or
a what?
like variations of Americanos.
Yeah.
It's good.
Oh,
So you can drop you can take a cup of coffee and then you can put a shot of espresso in it.
Yeah.
I think that's a shot in the dark. Yeah. So you're mixing brewed and it's like a Americano,
Whoa.
but you're using coffee instead of water.
Yeah.
Or you can make ice cubes out of coffee.
Your hand's gonna be shaking.
Yeah.
Like this.
Ice cubes out of coffee, and then when you put your ice cubes in your iced coffee, it just turns into more
to be
coffee.
to be fair, I've been at Starbucks when Joey's been at Starbucks, and I've seen the things that come off of the bar for him.
Oh.
He really likes milk and sugar.
I do. Yeah. Yeah.
But you
Well,
drink black coffee too.
I do drink just the darkest black coffee. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true. You do like
I like to
nasty,
feel
scummy.
But then when he goes to
dark
Starbucks, he gets like
Folgers.
the.
So that's the thing is I
biggest
don't
thing.
like the middle ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like the middle ground. I don't like a
Like,
latte
imagine
that just
making
tastes like
Jell-O out
milk.
of Folgers, that's Joey's ideal.
Jello
morning
out of
coffee.
full. I don't drink Folgers, Dallas. I don't know where this
He's
came
like, don't
from.
put that evil on me.
Don't. I drink Tequila coffee. Shout out to those guys.
Nice.
But let's be honest. I want to hear what you guys.
Yeah.
If
What's
you
your-
love the PSL, you hate the PSL.
Yeah.
Or if you, what's your favorite drink?
fall drink?
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
the thing that we should be drinking that we've not figured out because you know about it and are keeping it a secret?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Or
what I
maybe
want
you're
to know.
not.
So please tell us. in
And
the-
if you
in the
don't
comments.
drink coffee, tell us we're dumb.
Sure.
That's it. That's just gonna.
Or
be,
if you
it's just
drink
gonna
the
be a-
mushroom coffee, if that's
the
your
mu-
fall drink.
I've had the mushroom coffee. I've had it.
I don't want anything to do with that. But
So one of my friends, I won't name him because I don't want him to be embarrassed.
yeah.
Because it's pretty embarrassing. They drink the mushroom coffee, and so they had a group of us, and we brewed like a whole pot of mushroom coffee, and I tried some, and it was a drink.
It was a drink. It was a
I
liquid.
don't know what you guys are talking about right now. What
So
is this?
there's a movement of people trying to like get off of coffee and go on to something that's like more sustainable energy and better for you.
I guess I should say this person. It was a coffee bean that had mushroom spores in it,
Oh,
and so
okay.
it was like a blend.
Hmm.
It wasn't like full on cup of mushroom.
Yeah.
Like I also drink cream of mushroom soup sometimes.
That's probably pretty
just like a straight can of
We-
cream of mushroom.
good. We went really niche.
I don't even know
here,
how to respond to that, Joey.
But they also have coffee that's made out of
So sorry.
cacao. If that's how you say it. Or
Cacao.
cacao.
That's just
and-
chocolate.
It's just chocolate.
Mhm.
Yeah. And so instead of brewing like ground beans, you're just brewing cocoa powder.
Yeah, I
Essentially.
actually have tried that.
Mm.
Alpha
It's kind of weird.
Alpha kind of liked it, but
I think I
did
need the
not.
cacao beans and a different grind.
It's really good if
setting.
you add a lot of milk and sugar.
and some pumpkin spice seasoning. Full
just milk
circle.
and sugar, and then it's
Yeah.
suddenly hot cocoa.
Yeah. Yeah. I've had that before. That's pretty good. Have you
That's
guys ever
pretty
had hot cocoa? So yeah. So anyways, man, that's good.
Welcome to September 29th, everybody.
yeah, 2
Yes.
days till October.
We're in our fall
which
era
is
right
officially
now.
fall.
Yeah. So if you're asking the question, do you like coffee or do you like pumpkin spice latte? Then it depends.
I
Well,
shift.
it depends.
I shift when fall gets chilly to drinking more hot tea than coffee, though.
Mm.
So I do make
Interesting.
that shift. I still drink a couple cups of coffee in the morning, but then I'm like, I'll drink hot tea all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is good.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Yeah.
good.
Yep. I don't know.
Cool.
Nope.
So
No,
what did we
thank you.
talk about yesterday, guys?
We talked about dependability.
Oh, you remembered. Thanks.
Yes,
It was a
yes.
test.
Letting your yes be your yes and
Uh-huh.
your no be your no.
That's right.
Which is, it is
I
always
love
an
that.
interesting, like, I don't know, Jesus has so many interesting, like, new almost, but not new at the same time takes on things.
Yeah.
This is like one of the most powerful examples of that.
Do you think
Always.
people were
What
like,
do you mean by
Every
that?
time.
Like they're
Because,
swearing
like,
by everything.
The first thing you do when somebody doesn't believe you, no, I swear.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like it was so integrated into their society. Like, I've been reading through the first 5 books of the Bible, right? The Pentateuch,
The Pentateuch.
the Torah, and there's pages of
Mhm.
what to do when you're
Mhm.
telling an oath,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, man.
When you're signing a contract, even like
Mhm.
all these things, and Jesus comes along and he's like, just say yes,
Yeah.
or just say no.
How about you say yes and mean it, or
Yeah.
no and
Yeah.
mean
Yeah,
that?
like
Yeah.
why do you need to tell an oath?
Yeah.
You need this special magical thing to hold you accountable, or you could just
Yeah.
mean what you say and try to say no when you really
Mhm.
don't want to.
Yeah.
And
do
this
what
morning
things-
I thought about it because like God makes oaths,
Yeah.
right? But God makes oaths because we don't believe him.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
So like God believes us.
Mm-hmm.
Like he'll know.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to convince God that we're going to do something or not. We just have to do it.
It's because he knows on the heart level,
Yes. Yes.
So-
Yeah.
right?
I feel like there's a lot of times where he's making promises that, like to Abraham, that
Yeah.
I don't even think he has to support it with.
No,
Yeah.
And even if they lose
I'm
faith
going to
in
make
him,
you a great nation,
yeah,
Yeah.
even though you're childless,
yeah,
and you're going to have a kid in about 25 years.
and this is I think this is the moment when God goes kind of like genie.
Yeah,
My opinion, maybe.
Sure.
This may be, so take this with a grain of salt, but like,
he's a heretic. It's okay. Blast him
like,
in the
uh,
comments.
Yeah.
but like Ishmael is born
Yeah,
from like an unfaithfulness in
Yeah.
Abraham
from
and
a
Sarah.
from a concubine. Well, from a servant.
Servant.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm saying like,
Yeah.
like they think they need to take God's plan into their own hands.
Yeah,
And then
Mhm.
like God has made this promise to him already. So his child, Ishmael,
yeah.
receives that
Isn't it?
blessing.
Isn't it interesting how often we hurt ourselves whenever we think we have to take God's role into our hands?
Yeah.
I mean, there was a lot of pain that happened because of that.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
really was. Yeah. Yeah.
So for everybody,
Yeah. But if we trust in
Well,
his
and-
dependability,
Years down the line.
yeah. Well,
Like-
still,
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's still the effect,
right.
which is crazy. Crazy to think.
Yeah. So yeah, and then you take that in our way. Jesus. The let your yes be yes, let your no be no. Like that was an expansion on. Like it kind of goes. It's in the same vein. So at one point, someone asked Jesus in the Gospels, like, why did Moses, like, if I can't divorce my wife, why did Moses allow it?
I just read
Like, why did God have Moses? And
yeah.
And he's like, well, God permitted Moses to put it in there because of your hardness of heart. And this is the same thing with the oaths, right? Like
Yeah.
Jesus isn't actually redefining what God wanted. God wanted us to be people of integrity. You know what I mean? And so Jesus is just restating God's original intention here. Like we should be people who say yes and mean it, and we should be people who say no and mean it.
Yeah.
And
I've thought a lot about how much harder he makes like doing the right thing,
yeah,
because we got to sort out all our mixed up insides
Yeah.
to be right instead of works, even though we can't really make it with works anyways.
Yeah.
We can't earn it with works. Like works feels a little bit more attainable
yeah,
than like just being right with God,
yeah,
because we can make
Mhm.
everything look good,
Mhm.
and we can like do the work of sorting these things out in real life, but you have to feel to make like your heart right,
yeah,
and you have to actually have discussion with God to make your heart right. And so I'm not mad that Jesus did that. I think it's the right thing,
yeah.
but it's harder in some ways.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's why we see, you read about the Pharisees, and they had taken religion and turned it into this system of works.
Mhm.
And I understand that
Mhm.
Judaism was in some ways a system of works, but they had focused on just the works and not on the faith.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you watch still today what happens with so many people is they take this grace-based religion now, this faith-based, grace-based religion, and they turn it into works because it's easier for me to point to my works and say I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Than it is for me to point at my heart and say, no, that like I'm actually like I'm good here.
Yeah.
Like this has been fixed.
Yeah.
Or
Or just I'm accepted sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's so much easier for me to point to, I read my Bible today and I've prayed today and I've like checklist. I went to church yesterday. Check,
Yeah.
and just check off all the boxes. I took communion, check. It's so much easier to do that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
And then at the end of life, you can say, I've done all these things correctly.
yeah,
And then Jesus is still going like, yeah, but I never knew you.
Yeah.
Like that was a
Yeah.
The worship team, we talked about that for communion.
Yeah.
Like what are we doing here? It wasn't I wasn't getting on to them or anything. We were just talking about communion, but we can do all these things, but if we don't know God, then He knows it.
Yeah.
And I think that's a scary warning too.
Yeah.
That we can go through all the motions and then end up just.
Well, and I think that's like circling back to dependability. Like that's the thing is like, why are you showing up?
Yeah.
Why are you dependable? And it's not because you're trying to convince anybody.
Yes.
Right? Like it's not because you've something to prove. It's an outward focused thing. And I feel like it's going to be similar to when we talk about joy and generosity coming up.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Like it's about being rooted, and it's about like the outward focus of your faith. And Jesus was so much like that, and he showed up even when everybody else fell away.
Yeah, and I think what we're not saying that your actions or your works don't matter. Like those things matter.
Yeah.
In fact, go read Hebrews. Like your perseverance, which is honestly the result. It's the actions behind your faith. Like your perseverance really matters. Like that's a really big deal. And so we're not saying those things don't matter, but the why you do them is what matters. Are they from an extension of your relationship with Christ and your desire to honor Him, or are they like, I'm going to do this because I have to check this box?
And you do grow further from the things that you do. But I've heard people say this, and sometimes I feel like it's more confusing, but they're always like, it's a timeline issue, because it's really like you start out with, like, you don't need to do works until you know the person that you're doing the works because of. And so I think that's important too. And that's the right order of those things.
So back to dependability, though, because really how that really affects us in this conversation with the values and everything is our connection within the body and our dependability on one another. Was really the focus of yesterday.
Showing up.
So I was thinking about Saturday coming up. I was thinking I might decline preaching on Sunday, if that's okay with you. Actually, I felt like, so when I was writing that into the message, I was like, this is kind of kitschy.
Yeah.
And then yesterday when I was delivering it, it was like, people were like, you would never do that. And I was like, yeah, because preaching's my role. What's your role? And I could see for some people.
When you said that.
Yeah.
Whoa. I almost was like, you couldn't hear it, but you could feel in the room.
You could
like,
feel it.
Emotionally. Like.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was really good.
And that's another thing too, because sometimes people don't know what we do all week.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But we're on staff to get paid for a specific thing.
Yeah.
That isn't necessarily the Sunday morning
You're
thing.
right. Yeah.
And so in some ways, like, I'm just a person on the team.
Right.
But I'm fulfilling a different role that is also tied to my other role, which is all the things that I do in the week.
Yeah.
And all the weird things that I didn't ever think that I would be doing.
Yeah.
I think that's the other thing is like people discount those because they just don't know about them.
Yeah.
But there's a bunch of like weird stuff that I'm like, why am I doing this today?
Why are we moving 15 tables again
Yeah.
today?
Yeah, we spend a lot of our time kind of doing some of those things, and sometimes people go, oh, you just like pick 4 songs each week and then just like put them in a list, and it's like, well, no, there's like a schedule and the system that the schedule depends on and all those things, and so that's even just part of it too.
Yeah.
But then one year it was like we had to clean up our stuff around here, and we spent a whole lot of time doing just cleaning things.
Yeah.
So and that's not how our every week looks,
No.
but some weeks look like that, and so
Yeah.
But I think your statement about what's your role, because that's your role is vital. We happen to all like wear the shirts on Sunday, which was good. But your role is vital is just an overlooked thing that people don't think that they even need the dependability, because it's almost like, well, somebody else is doing this and I get to come and kind of just consume. But it's a thing that gets better when you understand, like, oh, I'm important here.
But again, it's that same heart issue, right? It's that same heart issue of like, if I say I'm going to be on this team, right? And I say I'm going to do this thing, but what I really mean is I'm only going to do this thing if nothing else I'd rather do pops up for Sunday, or if I don't get too tired this week, not like to not show up.
Yeah.
Then my yes doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it really doesn't. And so what does your yes mean? What's the value of your yes?
Yeah.
And what's the value of your role? Like I listed off a bunch of names yesterday in the message of people who do random things, from all kinds of a huge spectrum.
Yeah.
Right.
That was
none
cool.
of them which knew.
None of them knew ahead of time. Yeah, and but just like young, old, like even down to young teenagers.
Yeah,
like
which
middle
I
school
talked
kids.
to last night.
Yeah,
and that was very appreciated. It was kind of funny to see.
Yeah, and stuff, and it's like they may not feel like some of the things I mentioned. Like they may not. I mentioned a kid who gives hugs. You know what I mean? Like that's not even an official job.
No.
That's just something that he does.
He filled in the other section on the
he filled
sheet.
in the other section, but you know what? I have never seen a single person, and he knows no strangers.
Yeah.
No.
I have not seen a single person leave his hug and go, "Man, that was miserable."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's true.
Now that's not for everybody. Okay.
Yeah.
Not everybody can pull that off.
sees it coming and is excited about it, but
not everybody can pull it off. But
yeah.
but he can.
He got my in-ear one day, like it was in my ear, and he pulled into it, and I was like,
oh.
But then, so now I pull my in-ear out because when I see him, I'm like, okay, and then I just welcome the hug because it's nice.
Yeah.
But one day I was telling Rachel about my hugs with Aaron.
Yeah.
And then she thought I was talking about
the wrong Aaron.
our executive pastor, that we're just giving each other hugs all the time.
I'm pretty sure in first service yesterday, someone thought I was talking about Aaron Miller.
Yeah.
Because they walked up to Aaron and hugged him, and they said, I feel like I give the second best hugs in the church. And I was like, oh, that's really funny.
That's so good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So yeah.
I have to ask him about that. I did not know that.
It was so good.
Priceless.
Yeah. So.
Oh man. Can we get that on camera?
We definitely can.
Oh, we need that.
Yes.
Definitely need that.
Yes. Oh, jeez.
But all these things, right? All these things that never get a shout out, they all are so hugely important. Like they all matter so significantly.
And one of perhaps the biggest part of our jobs is to help people feel the weight of their role.
Yeah.
And that can be hard when it's not a value.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad for this series in general too, because we're almost saying, hey, while you're here for the next few years, this is where you're going to grow.
Yeah.
And stating dependability as one of those things is really great for all of us. Because, even we stated that we as a staff, this is our biggest, our biggest struggle and our biggest lack.
Room to grow.
Balancing so many small things and details all over the place, like things get lost really quick. And so, I'm excited about it. And I think that this is, it was great. Yeah, I love the way you took it. Like the way that we take this value is not just about showing up. It's about realizing that what you're doing is important.
Yeah.
Right. And especially even the small ones, like we all run teams that, have people that might feel like a small role, but is actually a really, really big deal. Like it is a really big deal to pick up the cups I
don't even know if this is a hot take or not, because I'm not really sure what hot takes are still, but just kidding. But
that's a hot take.
But I think communion is maybe one of the most not underappreciated, but it's one of the most important things. They're helping serve.
Nobody realizes how it happens. Everyone would miss it if it didn't.
Yeah. And it's some of those roles you're fighting as hard as you can to not be noticed.
Yeah.
Like when you're noticed, it's because you did something wrong. Yeah. And that may be one of those, like communion might be one of those. We do that a lot in the production side, but I think communion is super important. And I've told that to the leader of that team before, this is just such an important thing, but it just feels so simple. And so, but yeah, enabling people to remember, I think is an incredible thing.
I was actually realizing, yesterday, so we've been having quite a few guests the past few weeks. And so I was standing at the back at the beginning of second service yesterday, second or maybe third, I can't remember. Anyways, people were still filing in, and so I was standing by the table where the communion was sitting, and I realized all these people are walking in, just walking right past it. So I just picked up the basket and started people walked in,
how was that?
Putting it in front of them. It was so good, especially for guests who don't know that we're going to take communion.
Yeah.
Don't know to look for it. And I think
dude, the amount of times that I sit down without communion.
That's a thing that I think we could so simply add that would ramp up our hospitality quotient. The other thing that happened, this was in third service. Someone came in after we had already taken communion. And so I was able to help them get communion, and I said, hey, just we just took it as a congregation, but when you're ready, just go ahead and take it, and that was a win all of its own, you know what I mean? And so it was just something that kind of hit me yesterday as I was standing there, and Jeff noticed it. Jeff was like, this is so helpful.
That's a good idea.
So I mentioned Jeff in the message yesterday. So because he's back there making sure people can find seats, even if a service is very open and people are very easily able to find seats, he's still there. And I love that about him.
Me too. So one thing that I loved about you talking about people's roles is I think in our culture, we can kind of see the signs of who we are. But it's more like we're just viewing a shadow. And when you start calling out the people that make up our church, it almost put our identity up in front of people. When I think about those people, I think man, Capital Bus would be such a different place without some of those people. And one of those markers like Aaron giving hugs is a thing that's our place would be different. We wouldn't notice it immediately. But it would change, but
imagine
it's very cool.
Imagine if I was in charge of the hugs or the nursery. That would be wild. Insanity.
Either of those two, hugs or nursery.
It
would just blow up.
So, because it's out there. I'm not a huge hug guy, right? And I'm not a huge kid guy. And so, it just is what it is. That's why I think all of these things are so important. And I have a feeling that probably the people who are doing nursery probably aren't a big public speaking person. You know what I mean? They might be, maybe not. And we all need each other, and that is what it is. I don't want to sing on stage.
I get nervous about talking sometimes on stage, but then I remember that I don't have the public speaking fear that that's one of the biggest phobias, and I'm I don't know that I really have that. So as much as it's it can be nerve wracking, or if I've got a script and I lose my script, then that's kind of scary sometimes. But at the same time, it's not the end of the world. And so
I've inverted to where I get less comfortable in small groups than I do in front of big groups. So.
It's so strange, but
it's so weird.
It's good. All right, man.
Yep, we probably need to go.
If you guys haven't watched the service from yesterday, I posted it in the comments, so make sure you go check that out. It was a good one. It's a good formative one for our congregation. So
you should call this series Formed.
Oh, that's a good idea.
By Jesus.
We'll go back and change it. All right. Well, we're thankful for you guys, and we will see you guys next time.
Day.